Hey guys, we've got a deck profile for Satellar's from Bobster. So we're just going to get this on and see what it is.
Hey guys, so the main 3 cards in the deck is SatellarKnight Deck. This card is the heart and soul. If I don't draw this card, I'm pretty much in a losing position. In the meta, this card wins the games because you get to search Altair, which summons this, which then gets you unconventional pluses. But it's also the fact that it's any time when it's summoned that you get the effect. So you can call a Haunted, where some pretty neat tricks with Trigger in the extra deck, where you can just abuse call a Haunted and it's really good. But this is the heart and soul deck. If you don't draw this, you have to hope your opponent's bricked just like you. And you play 3 Altair. You play 3 Altair because it's pretty much the wolf back of the deck, and it also summons this. And this works the same as Deneb, where when it's summoned in any way, you can special summon a SatellarKnight from your graveyard. But the only problem is, the stipulation with this is that you can only attack with SatellarKnight monsters. So therefore, you have to be wary, like when you're going to be delving damage and when's the right play. The next 3 card is SatellarKnight Ukulele. People play 2, some people play 3. I'll play 1 in fact, but I play 3 because I want to search Deneb faster. Just purely because the faster I get Deneb, I can just rotate into Altair to get Deneb and get pluses. Also, it's an 1800 body, and there's another card in the monster lineup that I play that helps out with the attack as well. I play 2 Vega. I would play 3, but at the moment dead drawing is really bad, and I've dead drawn 2 Vega, and because Vega is like it is marauding captain, where you can anyway it's summoned, you can special summon a SatellarKnight monster from your hand, except Altair. Also with Altair, it can't summon itself, so you can't keep on going. But like I've bricked with this, where I've had to set it and hope they don't attack, thinking it's a Shadow monster. But at 2 it's really good because it allows you to search and make a Trigger loop, which is really good because with Trigger and Diamond being a thing, you can make a lot of scenarios winnable, because Trigger bounces their back and they can discard. And then Diamond it pretty much wins you the game against Burning Abyss and Shadow. And then I play Sirius. I play this because at the moment I have a Digress to Emerald, but this card returns 5 SatellarKnight monsters from your graveyard to the deck, and you get to draw a card. The really good thing about this is that when you've gone through your Trivers or your Diamond or your Delta Terrors, you can also return them to the extra deck. But the main thing is to recycle your Altairs. The Altairs is one of the main reasons why you win a lot of games, because you can summon Deneb and Deneb searches another Altair, so you've got another player the next turn. And now, the last 2 monster cards in the lineup is 2 Honest. I play 2 Honest because of Cliffort. The worst matchup for SatellarKnights is Cliffort by hands down. And being able to leave a monster on the field if you're dead drawn because you've got an Honest and they attack into your monster, and then because you're dealing them more damage, you can pretty much leave them to where they're in zone of either Cowboy, or to where you can just OTK with Trigger and call a Haunted. Especially since they lose 800 life points by activating Tool's effect each time. So that's the monster lineup. Now for trap spells, I play 3 Reinforcement of the Army. I play this because it searches all the spells, all the monsters in my deck apart from Honest. But I mainly search this because this starts your engine off. So if I play 3 of this, I would not take any out, and I would, because it adds consistency to the deck. I also play 3 Mystical Space Typhoon. This is because of Cliffort mainly, because as I said, Cliffort is your worst matchup, so you want to stop them pendulum summon. The main reason why Cliffort win a lot of matches is because they're able to pendulum summon. Therefore, they're able to put a lot of damage on board very quickly, and and you've got to deal with them all as well. I play 2 Duality. I'm thinking of taking this out, but it helps good hands better, but bad hands worse. But you're able to see the top 3 cards faster and be able to add one of them. I play this because it's another thinning way of getting to Deneb. I'm thinking about Upstart Goblin because then I'm still able to stress summon that turn. The next spell is Book of Moon. This turns off Shaddoll Winder, which is really good for you because Shaddoll Winder is one of the worst things that your opponent can do to you, because it only has one special summon. So if you go Altair and it's just some Deneb effect, you can't special summon anymore. So this is a really good out. It can also be used offensively and defensively. And then I play Raigeki because it outs Cliff Ops, it outs Burning Abyss in it, and it also helps versus Shadolls. It's also a quick out to Denko Seka, which is a real painfulest deck because you play about 15 traps and they're all chainable, and they're all not. The only thing that can you chain to Denko is Solemn Warning, so it's actually really crucial. The next spell is a card that shouldn't have come off the ban list, is Snap Steel. This has won me games outright. This game has made games that I thought I was going to lose, but because I've top decked this card, I've changed the game around. And also, it's also happened to me against my opponent. They've stolen my trigger and activated the effect. So it's kind of bad. It's got its ups and pros. The only problem is everyone's playing 3 MST in the main, or should be playing 3 MST in the main. So you have to choose the right time to activate this card. The last spell I play is Soul Charge, mainly because there's cool combos with Ukulele where you can send Deneb, and then you can special summon Deneb with Soul Charge by only losing 1,000 life points, and then you're getting your engine going, and then you're able to make an XYZ that same turn as well. Also, this also allows you to get Trigger back in either in main phase or like I play a card called Messier 7 M7. Just play it because it's a good big beater, and also it's really good when I activate it during my turn. So that's it for the spells. I play 3 Stellar Nova Alpha, which is really good. Pretty much what it says is when a spell or trap or monster effect is activated, tribute 1 SatellarKnight monster and negate that effect, send it to the graveyard, draw 1 card. But the thing is, it has to destroy the card. So if you're negating an effect that activates in the graveyard, you don't get to draw the card because it's not destroying the card, which some people do forget. And when I first played deck, I forgot and I drew the card. But luckily, I was already winning those games, so it was okay. Now, to the best trap in the game, in the show deck, is Caller Haunted. This card is amazing. It sets off everything, and there's cool plays with Honest where you can Honest this back. You can especially Honest and add Honest back, so the opponent has to worry about the Honest while this is still on the field. This activates all your monsters' effect, and then you're able. You can also special summon your extra deck SatellarKnight monsters and XYZ into Diamond, which is a win condition versus Shadow's and Burning Abyss. But it's really good. And then I play 3 Phoenix Chain. Some people play Breakthrough Skill, some people don't play this at all. I play this because of SatellarKnight Trigger. Because once, like, say if the monster I don't destroy by battle or by card effect, it leaves the field and still faces from the field. When Trigger is summoned, it will bounce its back, so it's like it's not really dead because I can add it back to hand and reset it, so it has more usage than Breakthrough Skill. Also, being able to constantly negate the window effect if they go Dragon to pop the Phoenix in, so therefore their window is back on the field. But this guy's really good. I don't know if I'm going to still play 3. And then the next card is 2-Dimensional Prison. I play this because this is really good against Cliffort, because the monster gets banished, not sent to the extra deck. So therefore they can't pendulum summon that same monster. Also, it's really good against Shadowls because you can banish the main threat, Winder and Construct. So therefore, Construct doesn't get the effect because they get in the attack and you banish it, and they don't get to add from the graveyard. And same for Winder, which is your main problem. Against Burning Abyss, the only thing you have to worry about is the added effects that are on the XYZ materials on Dante, because Dante will get banished, which is also really good. Now to the last 3 trap cards that makes the deck 40 is Bottomless Trap Hole. I'm going to play this because of Cliffort, because when they pendulum summon, this outs the whole pendulum board. But I do side this out a lot against Sadol because it can be dead, and definitely against Burning Abyss, it's really dead. The next card is Compulsory Evacuation Device. This card also outs Sadol, Winder, and Dante, and your Cliffort monsters. There's also cool plays where your opponent activates Snap Steal, and you activate this, so Snap Steal doesn't work. But apart from that, this card is all good. It can be used defensively and offensively. So it's actually really good. And then the last trap I play, and I was debating this to play this card, just playing because I don't like losing life points, because I feel like all the meta decks can deal game in one turn. So therefore, losing 2,000 life points for Solemn Warning is actually not that great. But against certain decks, this is really good, especially against Shadows, because when they go Denka Seka, this is the only trap card that you can chain to the normal summon, because it hasn't hit the field. So therefore, all these traps that you play are dead unless you can out Denka Seka. Also, this helps versus against Dante and Burning Abyss. Also, this map new hero switch that just come out. This helps versus Mass Chains, because Dark Claw does somewhat hurt your deck because you're always searching. Now, that is 40 cards. Now to the next deck, I play Abyss Dweller. Playing because Shadows and Burning Abyss is still a thing around here, and it will still be a thing when Necros come out. Also, Abyss Dweller is actually pretty good against Necros, because they have to use their in-hand effects. So they can't use Straight when Sends or Herald of Arclight. So they're actually losing the advantage that they gain, which is why Necros win. The next monster is Castel. Castel, it's amazing. It outs any Floodgate, apart from Vanishes Emptiness, which is really good. And it's just really good. The main effect I use is Detatsu, send one face up, which actually outs a lot of Cliffort cards, like Sacrifice and Tool, which is really good. The next one is Gaga Cowboy. Cowboy is just mainly just play under the defense for game, also against Cliffort, etc. But I have actually used the attacking effect before, and it's actually won me that game. Dark Rebellion XYG Dragon. This card is really good because you can detach 2 and attack one face-up monster, and it loses half the attack, and then this gains it, but it's permanent. So this opens game stops against your opponent, and games that you may not win either. So this card is really good. Then next I played Heroic Champion Gandiva. So this card's really good because of the new Hero Switch set coming out. Because this card reads, and as I state, once per turn when a level 4 or lower monster is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field, except during the damage step, you can detach one XY D material from this card, destroy that special summoned monster. So therefore this outs when they special summon Dark Mist, but they can still summon because it doesn't negate the effect, but they've lost the Dark Mist and they can't fit Dark Mist effect because they're going to obviously add Mass Change if they already have one. Also, this is really good against Burning Abyss because it stops the special summon on Tour Guide. So therefore, they'll get the effect of the Burning Abyss, but because Tour Guide's on the field, the Burning Abyss that they summon off Graph or from Sir will die straight away. It's good against the mirror match because it stops Deneb, the Deneb, so it's stopping your opponent from pushing. And then the next card is Heroic Champion Excalibur. This card, the main reason I play this card is because it outs Cliffort Tower. Cliffort Tower is the bane of this format. If your opponent summons Tower, you're pretty much lost. But luckily, this deck has an out to Tower, because even though with Tower's effect, it makes it 3/5 because it loses a 500 attack for being a special summon monster. So this is your out to Towers. Then it's Evilstorm X Knight. I've won a lot of games. I've won a few games with this. I haven't summoned it that much, but I have won a lot of games. So dropping this late game against a Cliffort player is really good, because if they don't have the 2 pendulums to recover back, it's not that great. And then the next one is number 101 Silent Onizark. I would play 2 Castel, but I feel like this card is really good because at our meta there's 6 Samurai, and there's 6 Samurai to which they have to have seen on the field to pretty much win, right? So therefore, taking the CN instead of Castelling it back to allow them to make it again is really good. And also the fact that it's got an inbuilt Maelstrom effect is really good. So it stops game stops as well. The next deck card is number 103 Ragnar Zero. The only reason I play this card is because of Cliffort. This card can win you games against Clifford, and it also gives you pluses, especially Sacrifice, because they've used their normal summon already, so therefore the Sacrifice will be searching either another tool or a combo piece. But this card is really good against Clifford. I win most of my matches against Clifford because of this card. The next card is number 80, Bobster in Berserk. The main reason I play this card is because there are some Light Swarm players around our locals, and being able to banish their clip Wyverns is really good. And they clip, well, the Light Swans, so they don't have enough names. Also against the Dolls, if you make this with a diamond on the field, which I've just done today against my friend John, to banish the Shadol core that he had, because I don't want him adding it to keep looping the Shadol fusions. Also, you can also banish the Shadol card, so they're not able to activate the White Dragon Wyvern Bester, which is really good for the rank 4 engine. I play 1 M7 to go over Diamond, or because I'm going to be starting XYZ Universe against Burning Abyss, I can XYZ Universe this into this using 2 Dantes. Then I can activate this effect to add resources to my hand, or to, if I don't want a card in my opponent's graveyard to go, I can add it to their hand instead. So now for the main part of the engine of the extra deck, I play 1 SatellarKnight Deck Profile. This card is good, but I don't really go into it. I only go into it when I've actually gone out of Shivers. This card states the SYG summon of SatellarKnight monsters cannot be negated. No, yeah, cannot be negated. Well, this card cannot be negated. And also, once per turn, you can destroy one card on the field by detaching. But it needs 3 level 4 monsters. So it's generic in that sense. It's really good, but it's you want to go into it when like late game against Clifford for scout and stuff, just because you don't want them searching. Now, the next 3 cards are the cards that this deck needed as support. The 2 of them is SatellarKnight Trigger. This card is amazing. Being able to get pluses off your Call of the Haunted, because when this is summoned, they all cards on the field accept itself and return to the owner's hand. So therefore, because I play Phoenix Chain and Call of the Haunted, if they're not being MST'd or being destroyed, I can add them back to my hand to reuse them. It also works against my opponent to like return them, and then I can activate the second effect. I can detach one monster, one material from this extra deck to discard 1 card from my opponent's hand, which is actually really crucial. The other thing I don't want to do this against is Burning Abyss and Shadows, because they will get the effects to discard. The last card that in this deck that's got support and should turn it is SatellarKnight Constellar Diamond. This card is amazing. This card literally won me the Shadow match tonight against John, because I summoned this. What this does, I have to overlay main phase 2 over either a Trigger or a Delta Teros in main phase 2, because I don't play 3 level 5 monsters. So when your opponent can't send any monsters from the deck to the graveyard, and then when your opponent activates say a Dark Monster's effect, even during damage step, even when it's flipped like Shadows with a Shadow effect, you can negate it and destroy it. So therefore, this is already fantastic, because when you get Shadows, you can freely go into this, because they can't Shadow fusion from the deck to the graveyard. So therefore, you can freely go into this and you can negate the effects. The only thing that outs this is Construct, but hopefully you have back row for the Construct. I've been into this quite a lot. I'm thinking of fitting in the second one, just plainly because you can summon this off XYZ Universe, so it's actually really good. That's like the whole deck. There are some changes I would make. Maybe take out Bottomless, Dualities for 3 Mind Crush. Mind Crush is really good in this format, because every meta deck is searching, and when Necros comes out, which you already have a good matchup against, Necros searches, so therefore you can Mind Crush their pieces. Anyway, thank you for having me on your channel.
That's cool, man. So there you go, guys. Satellar build. That's Bobsters. It's everyone's got a different one. We get some more on there, but yeah, Aalegro out, guys.
How long was that video?